And this is E.T. Just in case you need that. This is the piano. That's the C chord. You know, that's the magic.
You spend a lot of time alone.
I just do fun things for money. That's all I do. That's yeah. I mean, I had all that like that was kind of. I didn't make as much as like obviously not as much as Tony Hawk, but I didn't even make as much as the dudes you never even heard of, and because Vert was like for board sales, it didn't translate because people looked up when I was into it. People were really into the street skating and they bought boards because this guy did the best street tricks. It wasn't. They didn't buy boards because this guy did crazy vert tricks. So it didn't really translate. But I did have money saved up enough to start it all.
Oh my God! Look at that!
Mike Smith. This is Liberty. This is a company I skated for. Liberty.
This is like late 80s, right? Like 89?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's one. Here's my third model. This is probably the worst board that was ever put out with... I don't know if my name's on it, which is good, but Conge. It says Conge, I guess, but I did that art. That's my art right there. And then the dude that owned the company said, that looks shitty, so let's put all this porn shit in the back. Like porn classified ads. So, yeah. This, I could tell by the nose that this is my first model.
Oh, look at
It's
that.
a shitty pointed nose. But that's the first one.
Why is it shitty that the nose is pointed?
It's just like a bad shape. Like,
Hurts.
yeah, imagine getting a shark bite in your ankle from that. Oh, that's me. We had this fake mini truck gang called the Blade Runners. That's Boom Boss. That's Ron Chapman. This was Jason Jesse. This is Danny Way. I didn't really like him too much, so I scratched him up. Jason Lee, Truck Jumper, and Mark Gonzalez, the Colonel. Oakley Blades and Shakas. We did this really crazy trip to Texas, and somehow, like, this came out 2 months later, and we're like, whoa, somebody took that seriously. I guess we had fun. I started just putting out my own stuff, like my own 7-inch, and I didn't know I was going to do a label, Like, that was... I actually did it with the final hour of me laying out the first F.Y.P 7-inch was... I was doing it over at the skate company, World Industries at the time, and they had this rub-off sheet, and I saw this little teeter-totter, and I was like, oh, that's perfect for this, because it's all about school and hating school and stuff like that. And then I just scribbled, like, recess records on it, like, just to make it look professional, like... Because, no one puts out a 7-inch without being professional, right? So.
Right.
So that was like Recess Records. Someone actually made fun of me, like, that I was in bands with these guys that were really pro about everything, and then one dude pushed me over an amp, and I was like, I can't play with you guys no more. This is weird. And I saw him at Target, and he's like, I heard you own a record company now. And I was like... I didn't, but now I'm gonna make it keep going just to fuck you up, and here I am. What's up, Glenn? I didn't think about it, but at the same time, I did get rid of everything I sold back then. Like, there was, you know, if I did 500 7-inches, they would disappear within. The F.Y.P stuff just appeared within a few, you know, weeks or months and stuff. Somehow I got rid of them, and all I was doing was classifieds and maximum rock and roll, you know. So, and selling them at skate contests. Like, I'd go with a little bag and just walk around, and people would just buy them, and I don't know, it didn't shock me. I was like, these are selling, yeah, that's right, they should. And it sucked. Like, I can't listen to that now. I couldn't believe people bought it and listened to it, but somehow I'd get enough to make the next one and the next one and the next one. Well, I asked people for advice, you know, like I asked O, you know, O from Olive Lawn, and he told me how to put out a record. I asked Big Frank over at Zed's how to get rid of them, like, properly instead of just going to skate contests, and he sent me to Calvin Johnson at K, who was our first distributor, and he actually really liked the first F.Y.P 7-inch and kind of played it on his radio show. I just really didn't have any concept of how things worked back then. I just kind of was a skater, and I didn't know how to get rid of records and how to promote them, or that you could even do that. I thought just like skating would promote it. It's like, I could do a stale fish, so you should buy this. You know, and that worked for a couple months, like, at least. I think I learned everything by doing it. I can't, like, I space out if people, like, I find myself spacing out on your questions right now because I'm like thinking about.
Out here just a little bit stranger. Want a trip without little danger. 6 a.m. it gets a lot colder.
Do you let bands pick their own art?
Yeah, of course. I would rather have them do that because I don't want to do it.
How do you pick the art for your own records then? Just stuff that occurs to you at the time?
Yeah.
Or does a lot of thought kind of go into it?
No thought at all, actually. There might be one. Yeah, like, I have a bunch of, like, these books and stuff. Like this could be an album cover. This could be an album cover. This could be an album cover. This. All these could be an outlet. Especially that. Like, what is that? It looks like a Peace Punk logo. See? Exactly the same. This. This right here. Check this out. Uh-oh.
It's just the cover.
Let's see.
Not even on the insides.
This, I definitely use that for an ad. Like, an ass is getting sniffed or something. That is definitely going somewhere. I haven't even seen that yet. It's like a beard. Like, next time I put out a beard rock band, you know, like. This is like beard rock right there. Yeah, this is how I do it. Keep ringing. Go ahead. I like these guys. They're really, they're the youngins of SoCal. They're SoCal burnouts. Right there. Possessed by the devil. Definitely possessed by the devil. These dudes are just cool. This just came out. I love this a lot. Hot New Mexicans. Comes with the free download.
She was the star that she knew the proper way to turn me loose.
The Arrival's not being as big as Justin Bieber is a shame. So anything less than that is like, I just feel like that they should be the biggest band in the world, but that's naive. And
It's the party nearly over when the who's gonna break. Like a banger on the corner with the price on his head. Does it get worse?
try as hard as they can to sell as much for them. They don't expect anything though. That's the thing. It's like, and we're all on the same level. We tour with each other. It's not much. It's just basically we want to play music like this, and we want to do it a certain way.
Happened so fast, yet it seems so slow. More that I laughed at, the more I choked.
Like Cheryl helps, Matt helps. My friend Hal, he used to work full time for Recess, but he helps. Yeah, there's nobody really like full time, but you know, everybody pitches in and stuff. And I kind of liked it when I had 2 full time employees in the '90s, which was Tito and Hal, and there was cool aspects about that, you know, because the best part of it is you can actually like help your friend make a living, you know, without working a shitty job. And you know, they actually made their rate, you know, like pay yourself whatever you want, whatever you think is fair. And that's probably a bad idea for a boss or owner to do, but they you know, I want to get it back to that point, but and I feel like it will if you know, but the main thing is I just want to keep things on a friendly, cool level. Like, I know that's a horrible thing to say if you're like a businessman, like oh, don't do this, it'll sell really good, but it's just causing you too much stress. Just do that, you know, it's really good, but it's like that's the only way. I think it'll survive by doing that, and it's like I won't survive if I pick the other route, you know. Like, I know like health. I'm not even talking about like mental. I'm talking about physical. Like my left arm will go numb if I work with certain people, and it's like instantly, it's gone. It's gone. I can't even lift it. Here, I'll show you the recording studio. Ready? That's the recording studio.
Did you do it yourself?
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people think it's like. You know, or God equals genocide. Happy spirit behind it, I guess. Lo-fi happy spirit. I don't like one sound because I like a lot of things, so I know that's kind of probably bad if you have a label because you want people to identify and stuff like that, but I don't really like labels like that. I always like labels that put out whatever they like, you know.
What's the worst advice somebody gave you about a record label that you actually took?
I guess my first exclusive distribution was the worst thing that I probably ever did, just because it was with people, like you'd walk into this warehouse and there would be dudes that, and you know, stocking stuff in the warehouse, and they were cool, like, hey, how's it going? And then you walk into the office and there would just be suit and tie guys that would just be like, hey, and that didn't work out. I don't know. That's always been fun, is when you get out of a situation like that. It's like this, like, you know, it's like, oh, dude, it's like starting from scratch. They killed it, and then, but that's actually fun. That's like, it's happened probably like 3 times where you're just like, all right, it's like starting over again. Let's do a 7-inch and, you know, put the covers together, and it's like, you know, so it's not all bad. I always try to see the positive aspects of shitty situations, which I've had a lot. My glass is half full. It's a glass of shit, but diarrhea. It's half full. I don't care how it sounds. I think I'm the most successful person in business or in music because it's like the longevity of love. Like, I'm gonna write a book called The Longevity of Love.
Here's a song.
Longevity of love. I think I love it more now than I did when I first got my first piece of vinyl. You're jumping in the air like, oh my god, this is crazy. I don't do that anymore. Like, I just look at it and go, fuck yeah, we got it, you know? Right. I'm not jumping, but at the same time I feel like I love it every day more than I did ever.